Hi guys, it's Mrs. Wheeler. I am trying to set up my at-home recording. Okay, I think I have it set. Okay, we're gonna review drawing a self-portrait today. So remember to hold your pencil a little bit farther back. You guys should remember doing this all last year in the second grade, right? So you wanna have good sketching skills. This will help us draw lighter. So as you can see, I started to draw my face shape. It's an upside down egg shape. And you'll notice that there's actually a lot of lines that I just drew on top of. And remember, when you're drawing, you don't always have to use your very first line. And just know, for me, I've been drawing for a very long time. And I always erase lines, okay? So I never get it right the very first time, and that's a-okay. Okay, so we are going to lightly sketch a line down the middle, right? This is gonna help us with our symmetrical face. So same on both sides, right? We're gonna sketch a line that goes straight across, about halfway down. This is our eye line, right? Next, from here to here, we're gonna divide that about in half. That's our nose line. And then from here to the chin again, we're gonna sketch a quick line. That's gonna be our mouth. Okay, so our eyes are about an almond or like a football or a lemon shape. Now I know I'm going kind of fast, guys. It's because this is review for you. But if you need me to slow down, just go ahead and pause the video. Okay, the tricky part, guys, is getting these eyes the same shape and same size, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and erase my guideline here. That's why we wanna make sure we're sketching lightly, because we're gonna need to erase some of these things. Okay, and our iris, which is the colored part of our eye, is partially covered by our eyelid. So you can go ahead and draw the eyelid like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna also draw it right here. And I'm gonna make the eyelid like that. Okay, everybody has a black pupil. Okay, so we're gonna draw black here. Same thing here. And I'm gonna leave a little white spot for the shiny part of our eye. Okay, that looks a little bit crazy, right? So I'm gonna flip my grip like this. I wanna use the side of my pencil to add a little bit of shading. Okay, so that it doesn't look so crazy. Right? So I'm gonna add a little bit of shading, so I'm just lightly covering it. If it's too dark, just use the bottom of your eraser and just kind of dab it. And that will pull away just a little bit. Okay, I'm looking back and forth at what I have, and I'm trying to make it as even as possible. Okay, now we all have eyelashes. Some are longer, some are shorter. Okay, so go ahead and make little eyelashes, even boys. Eyelashes actually have an important job. It's to keep the dust out of our eyes and like smoke and all the ash that's been coming around. Okay, so now I am gonna actually come back to my grip. I'm gonna make a eyebrows. You remember if you took your finger and felt your eyebrows? If you want to pause for a second and do that real fast, put your pencil down, feel your eyebrows. Do you feel all the little hairs? That's what we're drawing. So we're drawing all these little hairs, okay, and it follows the shape of the top of your eyelid. Okay, I'm drawing these a little bit bushier, but that's okay. We can erase, right? So I'm just drawing all these little tiny hairs. Okay, and if I want to shape them, I just erase, right? Wish it was that easy in real life. Just erase your eyebrows. In real life, it actually hurts. Your mom for sure would probably know that. Okay. So our nose is actually, if you put your finger on the inside of your eye right here and trace straight down, this is about as wide as your nose. Okay, so I put my pencil tip here and then pick it up from the page and then make a little line so I know about how wide I want to draw. Okay, I'm going to make parentheses like in writing. Like parentheses, that's about the outside of your nose. I'm going to go ahead and erase in here. We don't need that guideline anymore. Again, a good reason why we sketch. Okay, I'm going to draw the nostril. Okay, our nostrils are oval shape. Okay, and they're going to be dark, right? Because it's a hole. It's dark inside. So I'm going to draw like this. Okay, now to get your nose, make it look realistic. You want to flip your grip again. I want to use the side of my pencil tip. Our nose is so hard to draw because it's just a bump, right? So we are going to add shadows. So you can see I'm adding some shadows here to make it look more realistic. Just this bridge of your nose right here, this is going to be the lightest part. It sticks out the farthest. Okay, so I'm just adding some shadows here. Maybe I want to make it a little bit darker. Okay, and then it comes down like that, right? Okay. So as I'm figuring out where I want it to be placed, I am just pressing a little bit harder. This takes practice, guys, but go ahead and try. Okay, so we have our nose. Next, we want to make our lip. Okay, so right in here, if you feel the points of the upper lip, it actually is directly below your nostril. So I just make a little kind of U shape there. And how we know how wide our lips are, if you put your finger in front of your pupil, come straight down, that's about as wide as your mouth is, just in resting position. So again, I'm gonna come straight down, make a little mark, so I know about how wide I need to make my lips. Okay, and then I'm going to come straight across and kind of just connect the dots there. Some lips are pointy on the top, some are a little bit rounder, some are a little bit more curved, just like an upside down U. Okay, and then the bottom lip is just a U shape. Okay, and then the inside, go ahead and just make a line that comes across. Our lips have lines that kind of come straight down. I'm curving them a little bit to make it look like they are shaped, like they're three-dimensional. Okay, our ears, if you put your finger on the outside corner of your ear and trace straight out, this is where your ears start, and then you want to come down. Trace around your ear on your own body, and then at the bottom of your earlobe, trace back in. It should be right about at your nose. This is how big our ears are. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay. Now, if you put your finger behind your ear, that's about as wide as our neck is. Okay, our neck is actually pretty thick. It has to hold up our whole head and our hair. So go ahead and make your necklines. And if you feel right here in front of your ear and both sides, this is where your hair starts. So we're gonna make a hair line that comes across like this. I'm gonna erase my guidelines there, probably erase it there. Okay, now I actually have my hair in a ponytail, so I'm gonna draw my hair that comes straight back to a point right here where my rubber band is. Okay, if you have long hair and you're wearing it down, then you just start from where your hair is and pull straight down, draw straight down. If you have short hair, start from where your hair is and draw straight down, as long or short as your hair actually is. So shorter lines for shorter hair, longer lines for longer hair. Okay, so we just try to mimic this. So I'm just pulling my hair back to about here. I do have a dark brown rubber band in so that you can see it because I have kind of a high ponytail in right now. So I'm just pulling my hair back like that. And you can see a little bit of the top of my hair. So I'm gonna have it come like this, and you can actually see a little bit behind my ear to my neck, and maybe a little bit following it up like that. Okay, so you can practice whatever hair you'd like, hairstyle. Okay, sometimes I wear glasses, and so, you know, if you have glasses, just draw the shape of your glasses. Have them come straight back. Okay. That's a little crazy looking, but I'm going kind of fast. All right, and then they rest right on your ear. Okay, so that is your portrait. We're gonna do some things with your portrait tomorrow with colors, or I'll introduce it to you. Okay, so this is all I want you guys to do. Practice your portrait. We're gonna be making some cool self-portraits. I can't wait to see what you make. If you're not comfortable sharing it with me or in our Zoom meeting in front of the whole class, then you can just share it with me privately and attach it to our Google Classroom. Okay, thanks guys, good job.